I've said this to a lot of you, this is going to be familiar to you. I've asked you to put yourself out, put your vision out 5 years. All right, October 26, 2029, put it out that far. And if you can put yourself out there and then look back on the 5 years between now and that day, not looking forward to it, but you're looking back, what will you look back on and say, hey, this is what I've accomplished in the last 5 years that will count for eternity? If you keep walking the path, the direction, the journey that you're on, and you get 5 years out, and then you look back, what will you be able to look back and say, man, that was what I invested my life in, and it'll count, it'll last. And if it's all about your job and your retirement portfolio and maybe a few things about raising your family, I'm not trying to be harsh this morning. In fact, I want to be gentle, but I'm trying to be as passionate as the text is. And the text is a warning to us about the process of wasting your life. We could get to the end and look back and say, man, I don't know what's going to put in the column of the things that are going to last and go with me into eternity. I got all this other stuff, but that's going to stay behind. I want you to, number 2, understand the window of opportunity principle. The idea of verse 16 is the word is to redeem. The idea of that is to buy back or to use it up. When you redeem a coupon, you use it for a purpose. What that tells us is that our time is precious. And we're going to have to, like a coupon, we're going to have to buy up every opportunity. We're going to have to buy up every moment, every minute, every hour, every day. We're going to have to buy it back up. We're going to have to redeem it. Can you think back on your life on some missed opportunities? Man, I can. You know, there's some decisions that we made, some decisions that I made that for any number of reasons, you look back now and you wonder, why didn't we do that when we had the chance? It's too late now. I can think of some missed windows of opportunities with my kids. I was able to spend just a little bit of time with 3 of our 5 kids this last couple of weeks. And I can tell you, I can stand before you, honestly tell you, and I want to tell you this. I don't look back on the years of our kids being raised. I don't look back on them with big regrets. And that's not, it really has nothing to do with me. It is exactly about what I'm telling you, that there was a season in my life when I was 25 or 26 and getting ready to start this family, this beautiful family that God gave us, that I got serious about this. And so I didn't do this perfectly. I don't mean it in that way, but I don't look back on the years of our kids' life and live with a lot of regrets. But still, even with that, man, I look back on some windows of opportunity that I missed. And now, I'm like, what in the world was I thinking? I've talked to some older guys, and they would say, you know, I missed so many opportunities. I just didn't think work was going to survive without me. I spent 25 years, you know, kind of building the business or investing in the, and I don't misunderstand this. God wired us to work, man. I'm not criticizing that part of it. We ought to work. We ought to work hard. We can invest in a career. I'm not saying that. But listen, we got to make sure the priorities are right. And you can't ever get that time back. That window of opportunity. You know, for some of you here, there's a window of opportunity even just about your whole spiritual life. If you're here this morning and you don't know for sure about your relationship with God, you don't know how long that window of opportunity will be open to you to respond to the Lord. If you sense the Holy Spirit convicting your life and in your heart, listen, don't wait. The windows of opportunity in our life, they happen, but they're not forever. And they stop, and all of a sudden that window's not there. There are probably some here over the last few weeks. Maybe it's because you've been attending here at Harvest. Maybe there's other circumstances going on in your life. It could be all kinds of things. But you right now are sitting in a window of opportunity where you know God is like trying to get a hold of your attention, and He might be asking you for your life, a commitment of your life to Jesus as the Lord of your life. Listen, don't miss that opportunity.